So about a month and a half ago, I was sitting there trying to figure out what impact could I make to my community. And so I was praying and asking God to introduce me to something that I could make a bigger impact. And so he did. He introduced me to a company called Legal Shield. And you might have heard of it before. They've been around for 50 years. And in all of that, I looked at what was going on with Legal Shield and how people were able to be protected from identity theft, not only alerted because some companies alert you, but this company protects you and helps restore you. And that's the key, is restoring somebody. So if they lost their money from identity theft, then we would be able to restore that um, that income up to $3 million. And so per person in the family that got identity theft. And so that was something that sort of hit to my heart because I've seen people lose things because of identity theft. And every single one of us out there is affected by, you know, in some way by hackers. You've got your name, your information at this company that you're doing business with for years, and all of a sudden they get hacked, and now they have all your information that you've been dealing with that company or whatever. And so this organization helps restore that. Then they have legal services. And the best way I can describe this, JR, is the fact that, you know, wealthy people, they don't sit down and go to Google to find out how to do their taxes. They pick up the phone or text their attorney, their tax attorney, and say, here, take care of my taxes. Or if somebody's trying to screw them out of money, they don't, just fight with that person. They just say, here, call my attorney, let them take care of it. You know what I mean? They got better things to do with their mindset, putting their mindset in a more positive place so that they can grow more and develop as an individual. And so that's the things that I saw, is that Legal Shield actually gives you the ability to set your mindset like a wealthy person. And so as I saw that, I could make the income because I've done it before. I've made good income in this industry, the direct selling industry. And I just felt like this would be something that could help people and that we could make enough income to do the next thing that I want to do on my agenda, on my bucket list. And that is to provide homes for fallen heroes, or for heroes. And so, sort of like Tunnels for Towers, um, in my hometown, I want to take an old hotel, remodel it, give them their own little apartments, for veterans that have lost their way, and then get help for them, whether it's mental help or medical or, just spiritual help or whatever it might be, to help them get back on their feet. Because like you said, our veterans have done a lot for this country, and we've got so many millions of veterans out on the streets. We need to get them off. They did something for this country. We need to turn around and give something back to them. And so that's what my goal is to take Legal Shield and build it to a point where I can take that money and be able to benefit other people's lives.